Good Morning Britain host slammed for inappropriate interview with traumatized Bronx fire survivor. More after this. Hello everyone and welcome back to AG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis of the most popular topics in the world today. Today we got a video about an unfortunate situation over in the Bronx. There was a fire over there the other day, I think it was yesterday, or over the weekend, where well over 60 people are seriously injured. You know, they had like 19 deaths, a bunch of kids, you know, burning up, jumping out the window just to get out of there, you know what I'm saying? And it's a sad situation. Not sure if you were familiar with the Fairmount Avenue fire that we had here in Philadelphia with 12 children, 12 people or 12 children actually died in that fire. I think it was like 10 people, 10 kids and like 2 adults, something like that died in that fire. So, just the last couple of days, there's been a lot of fires going on, and it's an unfortunate situation. Before I dive into the story, if you're new here, welcome to AG's Point of View. Thanks for coming. Do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well, and click on that notification bell. It'll let you know when I drop a story similar to this one. To all my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. Good Morning Britain viewers have hit out at hosts Richard Madeley and Susan Reid as they accuse them of asking a Bronx fire survivor inappropriate questions just hours after she escaped death. At least 19 people, including 9 children, have died in the fire after the fire tore through an apartment block in New York City. More than 60 people were injured after jumping out of windows to escape the blaze. And 13 people are currently in critical condition in the hospital. Following the devastating fire, which is believed to have started by an electrical heater, Good Morning Britain were on the scene as producers secured an interview with a shell-shocked survivor. Appearing on screen, looking visibly traumatized, as she should be, 20-year-old Winter Thomas told hosts Richard and Susanna that she was able to escape the blaze by keeping calm for the sake of her younger siblings. She's a hero. During the harrowing event, Winter explained that her younger sister woke her up, screaming and crying as smoke filled their apartment, and the brave young woman managed to get the entire family out for safety, but others were not as lucky. Winter, who was trembling on camera as she spoke to GMB on the scene, said she saw her childhood friend dead on the pavement when she finally escaped the burning building. It's crazy. It was like something out of a movie. Kids were jumping out of the window from the 9th floor. They were jumping out of the window. Wow. I never saw so many dead people in my life. I saw dead people and kids lying dead on the floor. As Winter told her devastating story just hours after the harrowing event, GMB viewers claimed that hosts Richard and Susanna were insensitive and asked inappropriate questions given the circumstances. After Winter detailed the traumatizing events, GMB host was blasted for asking the survivor what the worst part was. Other viewers slammed Susanna for asking for too much detail. Just mere hours after Winter survived the horrific fire. What sort of questions are these? Let the girl go. Is she clearly traumatized? In the line of questioning, Richard is atrocious on this poor young girl. So inappropriately, he is clearly traumatized. What a god-awful interview. Milking as many glory details out of a young adult, obviously in shock, after she's seen so many dead bodies. Following up questions include, what was worse, the smoke or the flames? Shameful, others blasted. And it goes on and on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? So I'll leave a link in the description so that you can actually look at the actual story and, you know, I guess dive into the video that's part of it. Yeah, but it's an unfortunate thing because I know we just had a fire and the fire was it was a quick fire, and it was just like, the unfortunate thing about the whole fire thing was she actually was a lucky one, because so many people this time of year don't make it out. Okay, usually it's a fire, like they just said, it was an electrical fire. Chances are it was an electrical heater. Okay, it's cold outside. It's very cold. Now, the situation with them was she could have been, well, I believe she was in a housing project. Okay, and they don't have a lot of, I guess, heaters, or good heaters, rather. And with that being said, it's a shame because, you know, you don't have heaters, you know, and you're trying to stay warm as best as you possibly can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I remember back in the day, we used to have kerosene heaters. You know what I'm saying? You had the kerosene in the house, trying to heat yourself up and do this and do that. And people used to put a pot of water on there. And I remember all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fire hazard. You know, having all these things plugged in, these little electrical heaters, that's a fire hazard. You know what I'm saying? You can't unplug it because you want to stay warm, and you get used to being warm. You want to stay warm. But again, you know, somebody could have been using an electrical heater too close to some, you know, too close to the bed, too close to some clothes, some curtains, you know, something similar to that. So, you know, it's dangerous. It's very, very dangerous. And they say this is the season for fires because of the cold weather. You know what I mean? Everybody don't have that good, you know, you know, central heat, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, a nice heater or something like that, you know? So, I mean, at times you get cold, you know what I'm saying? And you got younger siblings in there, younger kids, some people older, some people anemic, they need the heat. So, yeah, you don't want to plug this plug into this plug, to this plug, to warm this up, to do this. Like, it's just too many cords and there's too much going on. So, if you can't heat yourself up safely, do not heat yourself up at all. Maybe you should leave that place and go somewhere else. Stay with a relative, stay with a friend. You know what I'm saying? I understand this is the season for the cold and the flu and coronavirus and all that, but I mean, you got to do something to, you know, better your situation. So, man, it's crazy, man. It's just like, and just the fact that they would actually come out and say, what was worse? You know, the smoke or the fire? Like, really? So, I mean, it just seems like some people just don't have the sympathy or the empathy that they need to have for people when they're talking to people. You know what I'm saying? So, it's crazy. It's crazy. Let's just pray for those people that actually survived that fire. Hopefully they find, you know, some shelter. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they can get back on their feet. You know, something come up for them where they could things get better for them. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it could be you, it could be me. You know what I'm saying? None of us are exempt from this. So, you know, let's keep them in our prayers and just hope for the best, you know? So, well, that's the end for me. If you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit that like button as well. It helps the channel go further, and I can bring in more awesome people like yourself. So, yeah, I mean, that's it. So, click on that notification bell. It'll let you know when I drop a video. And leave me a comment. Even if you want to just say hi, bye, you're the worst, you're the best, whatever the case may be. I like talking to my, you know, my viewers. So, you know, just take a moment and just send me a little greeting. All right. You know, and we go from there. All right. Remember, I love every single one of y'all. I'm nothing without you. So with that being said, I thank y'all for coming out, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.